Hello, and welcome to the High Desert Gaming Society. I'm Roger, and today I'm here with Terry.
Hey, how's it going?
Today we're gonna go through game run and gameplay with the Tin Goose. And Terry's gonna help us out here, and we're gonna get through this.
So you can see we've got the game set up for 3 players. And we're just going to work through, the 2 of us, playing as a ghost player for the 3rd player. We've laid out the cards for, what do you call these, Roger?
These are airmail route cards.
The airmail route cards. You bid to start the game by picking one of these. And there's a bidding war that goes on. We'll just have to work that out for the 3rd player.
Yeah, we'll figure him out.
And we'll just run through it. The nice thing about this is early on is if you can complete your airmail route, it'll kick you a bonus of $40, which is very valuable at the beginning of the game. So we'll just start up and go through it.
Okay.
Okay?
So the first thing we got to do is bid. So Terry, you want to make a bid?
I sure will. I'm looking at the
Technically,
board.
you're supposed to keep your bids secret.
We're going to kind of play sort of open with this, so you guys get a feel for what we're doing and how the game is played. Okay, I'm going to bid $10. Do I have to specify a specific route, or
No.
do I get to pick afterwards?
The winner gets to pick. That's right. Okay, so we're going to play the ghost player, and he's going to just put $1 out there. That'll be his bid. My bid would be $3. So, Terry's got the winning bid.
Well,
hooray!
I like the way that worked out.
We're gonna work through this.
So I'm going to put right there, and then take one of these routes.
All the
Let
money
me
goes
see
back into
what's out there. You know what? Just for quick and easy, I'm going to take out west, San Francisco to Spokane. So that's going to be right here, all the way up to here. I think that's doable, and I'll place that here in front of me.
Okay, since I was the second bidder, I'll go ahead and take Charlotte to Miami. Okay, well, I'm the second bidder, so I'll take this card.
Okay.
And I'll go Charlotte to Miami. And what you do is, once you take your airmail route card, you should put an airplane down where your first city is listed on the card. And I'm starting on Charlotte, so I'll go ahead and put my turn marker there.
Okay.
I'll take him away. And then we have the ghost player, who's going to take a card, and we'll just say he takes the Omaha to Dallas route. The extra card goes away. So the Omaha, I'll take that. You keep that. That's your. There you go. And then the airmail route card goes here, and this guy will start in Omaha. And let's see, Omaha is right here, and he wants to go to Dallas to complete his airmail route to collect his $40 bonus. Okay, so now we've determined the starting order and where we're going to start at. So the next order of business would be
My turn 1.
Terry's turn.
So on your turn, you can do one of 5 actions, which are here on your card. You've got advance income, place a plane, take a labor chip, issue a bond, or international service, which is up here. At the end of the game, it gives you extra points.
And also, we also got to play an arrow card as well.
And we've got to start by looking at our golden era cards. Now, if you've got an event card, you have to play it. Is that correct?
That's correct. If you have an event card, you must play that card first.
Well, I'm excited about that because I'm going to play right off the bat strike. So we're going to bid labor chips.
This guy needs 2, and I don't have any labor chips, so I will take 2 as well. Okay.
So those are these markers here. Each of the players are going to take them in their hands, and then they're going to show them simultaneously. The person with the highest bid is going to win the strike and get a bonus. The other players are all going to suffer the consequences. So, here we go. Oh, boom.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
That's the way this works.
Okay, interesting. So, The Ghost and myself bid 2, and we won the strike.
I am the loser of the strike. So the consequences are written on the card.
You're going to lose $10, and each of us will gain $10 because we tied.
Well, that was no fun. Okay.
It was okay. And that goes away. Now on to my actions. I have to advance my income marker 1. Because of this card, which one is it? I know there's a card in here that forces you to do that as one of your actions. Advance income.
Advanced income.
Yep. Then I'm going to take a plane. That would be out of my hand, right? Oh.
That would be off that card right there. You can place a plane.
How do I get more planes?
Well, you by bidding. Once
Oh,
you got to
but I
play
couldn't
your
because
action card
I played
first.
the action card first.
Play the action card first, and then hopefully someone will come along down the line that will be able to put a card out there that we can all bid on.
So I can place a plane.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll do that, and I'll go right here to Portland. And I'll take 2 demand tokens off the board. And do I go up 2 for that?
You go up 2 for that, and also you will collect income for that.
That's right, and it's 1 times your income per demand token. So that would be 4 times 2 is $8. So I'll take $8. And then for my last action,
Going to take a labor chip. Probably right.
I'm going to pay $10. And it costs 2. So I wanted to buy into the international track, which gives you victory points at the end of the game, but it costs 2 of your actions to do, and I only have 1 action left. I don't have another plane to place. I'm simply going to advance my income again, and I'm done.
Okay. Well, I've kind of looked at our ghost player here.
Right.
And there's only 1 card he can play, and that is going to be an oil card. So we have another issue that we got to deal with before we can start bidding on airplanes. So this oil card will cost you $2 for every barrel of oil in your fleet. So you look at your tri-motor, and the bottom of your tri-motor card has 3 barrels of oil. That's 3 times 2, which will be
$6.
$6, and that's what we have to pay.
Yay! Economics.
Economics. Okay, now next, the ghost player.
Did the ghost player pay his $6?
No, the ghost player did not pay his $6.
Okay,
We got to
well,
make sure that
he
gets
owes
done.
us.
Absolutely.
Ghosts cheat.
Okay, so the ghost player's first play will be a first action card, and he's got to take his income. It's going to be the income. He's going to take that.
We'll move red up
Move
1.
him up 1, and that is one of his actions. The next action he's going to do is probably going to put a plane out, wouldn't you think?
I would think that would be
He's
good.
going to put a plane out.
What
He wants
completes
to
his
go to
route?
Dallas. He wants to go to Dallas to collect his income. So the logical route and only move really is to right here.
Yep, that's quick and easy.
Quick and easy.
Now he gets a victory point for that.
Gets a victory point for that. And really there's not a whole lot else he can do. So he's going to draw a labor chip
For his third action.
for his third action.
And he's done.
And he's done. So that brings us to my turn. So I've looked at my cards here, and luckily we can put a fleet of airplanes out here up for bid. Now I'm
something to bid on.
Now I'm going to put a plane up for bid, and the first person to my left will be the first person to bid, which will be Terry here. So we're going to be bidding on a Lockheed a Lockheed Electra, and it's a small plane which will only travel the black routes, or the lines with the black route, because it's a small plane. Okay, it has 1 barrel of oil and 3 flames for safety and hazard.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead.
This card goes away.
I'm not super excited about that plane, but I don't want you getting it for free.
Okay.
Especially because you're liable to cheese the ghost bid.
Okay, well.
To favor yourself.
Okay, well, we are learning, but that is something that I would do.
We'll see how that goes. We'll
Okay.
see how this goes. I'm going to say at least $12. I'm going to say $15. $15 on that plane.
You're going to say $15.
I think the ghost should bid that up a little bit.
Think so? Okay, well, we'll let the ghost bid it at 16.
I say 33.
33. Okay.
How about 17?
Okay.
Well, 17.
We'll play the ghost at 17.
17. He outbid me by 2.
And so he gets 3 back.
Is he going to buy it? We're selling the plane to the ghost?
Yeah, because I'm not going to bid that.
Interesting. Okay, I like that. So the ghost will end up with a second plane. And immediately he'll put 2 planes on it. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And one other major thing, when you add a fleet,
he gets to get rid of one of these negative cards.
one of these nasty cards can go away. So which one would you pick to go away first, Terry?
After having played through it, I really thought some of the first ones that were nice to start with were the ones that gave you money at the beginning of the game. That is sweet and valuable. So I like this one. But I didn't win a single game when we played through.
Uh-huh.
And I noticed the winners were usually getting rid of the hazards rather than taking the money.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we get rid of the 4 fire?
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like a good choice. We'll get him out of the way.
Okay. So he doesn't have that negative effect anymore.
Okay. So now we're still in my turn. We auctioned the plane. I will take 1 point for my advanced income, which is purple. I get to do that. My next option I will place a plane.
Makes sense.
And my email route is to Miami, so I guess we'll just head that direction.
Do you have an email route?
I'm sorry.
Is it an airmail route?
Guess so. Airmail route. Yep. Thank you for clarifying.
I just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, thank you.
Airmail.
Thank you. Okay.
Got it.
You're funny. Okay, so I'm going from Charlotte to Miami in my airmail route. I've laid my first plane. I'm not going to get a bond issue. I only have 1 play left, so logically my last play would be to take a labor bond, labor chip, I'm sorry, and that will conclude my turn.
And now the round would start again, obviously. Yeah. So it goes back to me.
Let's play it.
And I've got 2 cards. If I have a second event, do I have to play it?
Yes, sir.
Are you making that up?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Although, seems like to me some of the rules in this game could be interpreted to a house interpretation type thing.
I think you could do that anytime.
Yeah.
But for the beginning stages, crash. So this is kind of nasty. We have to pay $2 per hazard marker in our fleet. So you look here and you'll notice your plane has 3 hazard marks on it, and I still carry the card that is a regular safety procedure. That's an additional 4 times $2. I have to pay $14 in damages because of that.
For me, that will be 7. What is it? $2 per marker?
Yeah, it's $2. You're going to be
$2,
14.
14 also.
Right. Now the ghost, he got rid of that nasty 4-point card. So he's actually only going to pay 3.
He bought a fleet also.
Oh.
So he has 6 showing. And that's one thing we're not doing is we're not adjusting our incomes or our hazard track here.
And we need to do
And
that.
we need to do that because that's important. So now
So-
he's at 6. So technically he drops back 1 because he got rid of his hazard card,
He actually dropped back 4.
or drop back 4.
So he would drop 4 spaces because it's got 4 points on it. Isn't that
2,
correct?
3, 4.
Okay.
Correct.
However, he purchased this plane which has 3 markers on it. So he's going to go up 3 more.
So that leaves him at 6.
Okay. And we're both at 7.
7.
4 and 3 for our planes.
All right.
Okay, so I've got 3 actions. The first one has to be advance my marker. I don't have any planes to place. So this is the time I could, because we should have moved this marker up when we went
Right, yeah.
beginning of my
Yeah,
turn.
at the beginning of his
Should have
turn.
gone to the next phase.
Right.
This actually goes away.
Goes away.
So I'm going to use my 2 remaining points to actually reach up to Denmark. It requires a small plane, and it'll cost me $10 for this international route.
You don't have. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm using both of my actions because it takes 2 actions to do it. So I'm going to spend $10, and I can put a plane right up here.
Now that's an extension move.
Is it?
That's an extension move.
Okay.
With an extension move, I don't think you can do that on an international track.
It's not an international track or an extension, I'm thinking. I had 3 actions to play.
Yeah, but you didn't have a plane on the board because you've already put 2 planes out.
Oh.
See,
I
he only,
see exactly
he
what
only
you're
had,
saying.
he starts with 2
He
planes.
can only be 1 and 2.
Right.
Okay.
Now you pull
that
another.
makes perfect sense.
You can pull another plane off the board. I mean,
As an
off-
extension.
As an extension, but you cannot use an extension in the international track. So you can't play it like that
Because I don't have the
because
planes.
you don't have the planes. Now, if you had bought a fleet and you had
5.
planes over there,
Yep.
then you could.
5 on the rules. Okay, so I'll run my marker back up and I'll take a token. Now it's the ghost's turn.
Now it's the ghost's turn, and the ghost is going to have a fleet that he can auction off.
Okay, very
So
nice.
it's a small plane. It consumes 1 oil. It has 3 fires for the hazard trap. Okay, one of the things we failed to mention at the end of our first round is our ability to collect income. Now, technically, you should be able to collect income at the end of the round, but because everyone possesses a generous dividends card, it specifically says to skip income. So we're not going to get any income at the end of our round, so we just got to make do with what we got. And
So we're going to start up right where we left off, which is basically the ghost player having thrown this plane out on the board, and everybody's going to get a chance to bid on it. So Roger starts the bid. What are you going to bid, bud?
I'm going to bid $7.
Well, playing kind of open and having completely depleted myself, I'm going to bid a whopping $8.
Okay.
And I think we should play that the ghost passes.
Well, the ghost does have a plane already. The ghost does have a plane already, but, you know...
Is he going to be a pig about it?
Well, he could be.
Do you think he should bid $9 on it? It seems like a good move.
I think he should.
I think he would.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, I'm going to get outbid. So we'll give him his change. And I think we're fixing to have our...
Butts kicked by the ghost?
By the ghost. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so now the next... Now, the ghost does have an option at this particular moment in the game.
This is an interesting point.
He can place this card and put 2 new planes down next to him, but he also increases his oil consumption and his hazard consumption.
And
so
his hazards go up.
And his hazards will go up.
Now, the
And-
nice thing about that is he would then get to remove one of these negative cards.
That's exactly right. That's a beautiful thing.
right.
The other option he could do is he could replace his trimotor plane with this fleet, in which case he would not get any more planes down, and he would not get to remove a card. but on the bright side, his oil consumption would go down. So there's plus and minuses to it. I think right now the best move for him, and you might agree, is to put another plane on the board.
Yeah, he's going to put 2 planes down.
Right.
And then he's going to get rid of one of these negative effects. Now, what do you think we should give him? The money?
Well, I think the money is a good one to take because the first round in the blue round, it'll give you $30. If you wait till the blue round, it decreases to 20.
And then 10 at the last era in the red.
Yeah, so you...
That's a good one. I almost think it's smart to start being able to collect income
at the end of each round.
And early on in the game.
I agree.
You only have so many rounds to collect income.
I think you're right. I think that's a smart one to move.
You want to go with that?
I think we should go with that.
He'll get rid of that.
All right.
That'll allow the ghost to start collecting income at the end of the round.
At the end of the round.
Now he's really going to be dogging us.
Okay, so now he has 3 actions to make.
Right?
The first one will be to turn his money income up 1.
Yep.
And the next one, I think, he's got 4 planes on the board, so he's got to put some planes down.
He's definitely going to put planes down.
Yeah.
So you would have to guess he would take 2 planes. Could we say 1 from each?
Sure.
Okay.
That works.
And then he's going to complete his airmail route by going to Dallas. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And he'll get $40 for that.
That's correct.
20-40.
And now this card can go away.
Little bonus.
Yeah.
For making that.
And that's
that was it.
That's his
that
3
was his
moves.
3 actions.
Okay, so it's my turn now, and I'm the last person in the round. So I have. I'm going to go ahead and put an airplane out to bid. This is a Boeing 727. It has a consumption of 2 oils and 2 flames, which is not too bad. That's an improvement.
It's a balance.
Yeah, it is a good balance.
Okay.
Okay, so the bid would go to you.
I bid first. I will bid a whopping $8.
Well, somehow, since I spent some money because I lost the strike, I don't have the money to outbid him.
That's interesting because I won that strike.
And you won the strike, I lost the strike, and because of that, it's showing up here later on in the game that he's going to get the plane, and so I'm not. So I got to pass.
Are we going to say that the ghost would buy a 3rd plane, or do you think he's going to call himself good?
Well, I think the ghost would probably call himself good because he still has 2 more actions.
Okay.
To put planes down on the board.
So
and
I'm going to snake that route.
Well, and also
$8.
Also, one of the things we did not do for this guy is we didn't increase his hazard mark.
Oh,
there's
keep
hazard track.
to do that.
So yes, 1, 2, 3.
And then while you're over there, run me up 2 for this little Boeing.
All right. So he goes up 2.
And I'll put 2 planes out. Ah, that was most satisfying. I am stretched, though. I am stretched. So 3 actions, and my first action has got to be that. Oh, but this gives me the ability to get rid of a negative effect. I am also going to get rid of 4 hazards, please.
Nice move.
Okay, so drop me down 4 hazards.
So he goes backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent. That'll help me if there's a crash in the next era.
Right.
And then for my last 2, yes.
It is my turn.
Oh.
You got the planes.
I got the planes.
You got your planes.
I got all excited.
You got all excited.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. It is still my turn.
Confusing. Of course, it's your turn.
Yeah. So he bought my plane, so I can't
Don't
get
act foolish.
I can't get a plane.
Sorry about that, Roger.
I can place a plane, an extension, and I will do that. So what I can do is, even though I don't have an extra plane on my tri-motor, I can take a plane from my general stack and I can place it on the board. And obviously I have to connect to an existing plane that I have. Now, the consequences for taking an extension is I have to take an extension chip.
And that's a hazard.
It's a hazard.
So now he's going to go up 1 flame on the hazard chart.
Go up 1 flame on the hazard
And
chart.
it's also going to cost him 1 oil,
Right.
which is right there, and it's sort of permanent.
It's not going to go anywhere. That's
it can't
gotta
go
stay.
away.
So
But
since, yeah, go ahead.
you got an extension though.
Since I didn't have any planes on the board, I needed to try to get a plane on the board. Now also, I still get to collect an income for taking in a new.
You do.
So
So
taking in a new city.
you'll go up 1.
And
Do you get anything because of?
and I get paid. Yeah, I collect 1 income for that.
That is
correct?
exactly what it is, and your income sits at 4.
4.
So you're going to get $4 for that.
All right. All right, very good. And then, so
You have
that's
1
been
action
2.
left?
I have 1 left. Gosh, I could sure use the $40, but if I did that, I would have to use another extension in my hazard rating. But I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'm already so far in the hole that I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and place an extension here, and I will take another hazard marker and put him there. And because of that, I complete my airmail route,
Which will give you
and
$40.
and that'll give me $40.
Nice.
All right. All right. So
Also,
that,
your marker is going to go up 1 more.
that's right. And I should probably collect the income for taking that city as well, right? Or maybe not. We'll skip that. Okay.
It doesn't have anything.
Okay. Doesn't have
on it,
anything on
right?
it. Okay.
It was
right.
empty.
Right.
Okay,
It
so
was empty.
your marker just goes up 1.
Okay.
And is that it for your round 2?
I believe that completes round 2.
So it'll come back to me. So we ought to just play through real quick.
All right.
Okay.
Let's play through.
So I'm going to go and move the turn marker up 3. I'm going to look at my blue cards, which I
Everyone
actually
can-
haven't done this yet.
And you can discard your last yellow card as well.
Right. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, I am going to put up a Boeing Stratoliner.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
so the ghost is going to bid.
he's got a bunch of money,
He's
dude.
got a bunch of money. Have him bid on that plane.
He's got a bunch of money. Dude,
Yes, sir.
he's going to bid $17.
$17. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bid $18.
Okay. Okay. So you won that. That is all yours.
Okay. Now this is we're in the blue era now. This plane is a medium plane, which allows him to move in different sectors. He doesn't have to follow the black line. He can move into a neighboring sector without having to follow the main route.
Yeah, instead of the black lines, you could go from like a large grid to an adjoining grid.
Right.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take him. I will get 2 planes. My hazards go up 3.
Yay!
1, 2, 3. But in the process, and I will put him over here so we can see it. In the process, I get to remove one of my cards here, finally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this hazard card, and he's going to go away. So then I get to move my track back down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to where I originally started.
Okay.
Okay.
You still have the card that forces you to take.
Well, but it's
Is
not
it
my
your
turn.
action?
It's your turn.
Oh.
I just won the bid on the plane.
Yeah, thank you. So it bounces back to me.
Bounces back to Terry.
Okay, well, 3 actions. This is going to be pretty straightforward, I think. I am going to place, well, actually, for my very first action, I have to run my economic marker, so my income goes up, which is good. I'd really like to do that.
Takes
But I
2
need-
moves.
I can't because I don't have any money, so I have to do this. So I'll place a plane, and I'll take 2 markers, and I'll get paid. And that's 6 times 2 would be $12. That's a little something.
Well, and I didn't pay for my plane, so I need to do that. I bid 17 on it, so I'll get 3 back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
These will go away. I don't know where that went.
Let's go over here.
Okay, and then for my last move, I'll go here, And is it remove one when there's two?
Yes.
So I'll take this and get rid of it and get paid an additional time. Oops, there we go. And I also would have pushed up my income twice by going into those cities. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to there and I'm done.
All right, so next is Blue Era, and he's going to take his turn. He's got to play a crash card. It's an event card. That's the first thing you got to play first. And so
I was hoping this would come up.
it comes out to you have to pay $1 for every hazard mark. Okay?
Let me see this. Oh, except the lowest hazard mark gets $2 or 2 victory points.
That would be marks on the income track.
So my income track for being the lowest on the hazard chart is +2.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And red is the highest on the income track, so he will go back 2. And since I was in the middle, all I got to do is pay the fine, and it's $1 per hazard mark. And if you look over here, it gives us our numbers. Terry, you're at 5.
Got it?
I am at 7, and red is at 10, so it's going to cost me 7, and it's going to cost red 10. 9.
Okay. Now, something that I forgot to do
Was remove.
is when I put this plane out, I should have been able to remove a card, and I didn't do that because I still have 4 out. I've only got 1 plane. I did remove it, didn't I?
Yes, sir. Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, you removed it.
Okay. So we resolved this.
Yes, it goes away.
And that was
And
his player.
And his
He's
turn.
got 3
And
moves.
he's got 3 moves to make. Obviously, he's going to put a plane out, right?
I couldn't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
He'd probably go down here
Right.
to San Antonio, reach out for that. He'll get paid, also bump up. So 2 times 3 is $6. That would be 1. Do you think he'd put down a second plane?
I think he probably would.
Yeah, we've been doing that. Do you think he might reach out here to try and grab this in Denver? It's worth extra points at the end of the game because it's a square space.
Right.
What do you think? Here?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll put him there.
And he'll go up 1 more.
And collect income.
And he'll collect income, so he'll get $4.
Well, he won't collect income because there's not anything there. Is that right?
But at the end of his round?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's at the end of the
At the
entire
end of
round.
the entire round.
Yeah, I pushed him up 1.
Okay, so
Okay.
that completes his round.
Right.
So it is my turn, and which one of these ugly ones do I play first?
Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Did you pick?
Well, this got me messed up last time, so I'm playing a strike card.
Okay.
And we all bid.
We take our tokens, put them in our hands, everybody put them out. And, of course, you've outbid us.
I won the bid, and those go there. And so
what is it?
that will, okay, players hold, okay, plus 15 for the winner,
That's
which
you.
is me,
Very nice.
and minus 15 to the losers.
Minus 15 to the losers. Okay, point of order. I actually do not have enough money to pay what I owe. So, I have to take one of these. It's like a promissory note. It's a bond. So this will give me $40.
$40.
$40 minus my debt, which was
For what it is, I think you get $20 for it, but it costs you $40 to pay it back.
really? I thought they were even Steven.
Okay, we'll play it that way.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
House rule, we'll play it even Steven.
So it's $20.
So it's 40.
$40.
We'll make it $40.
Okay,
Then that's what you got to pay back.
and it's what I owe at the end of the game.
Right.
Okay, So with that, I'm going to pay my debt, which was 14, and I'll be square. So that was a great card to start with. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what else you
Okay,
got?
so it's still my turn.
Yeah.
I have 2 planes that I can actually put out. So I think I am going to go to the international tract. It's going to take up
Two.
my 2. First of all, I got to
And
move
you're going
him
to have
up.
to go up.
That goes up
One.
one. This will take up 2 turns
Yes.
and cost me $10.
And cost you $10.
Now the advantage is at the end of the game you get bonus money for being up here.
Yep, and that'll be nice at
And
the end of
that,
the game.
that
That's
comes
wise.
up nice at the end of the 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent. And
So
you're done.
that completes my turn.